What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. Is 2021 the year of the bulls or of the bears? We're going to discuss that. Definitely stick around for the whole video. There's also a free Discord group. There's a link below in the description. Definitely check it out. It's totally free. Let's get into it. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. I do want to remind you guys, we do a Ledger Nano S giveaway every Sunday on this channel. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post videos. Take a second out, I'll wait for you, scroll down, smash the like button, and leave your comments. That will get you entered to win. Stick around to the end of this video, and we're going to pick last week's winner because I didn't do a video the last couple days, so... All right, let's get into it. So looking at the Dow Jones, this could be extremely bearish coming. I know a lot of people think that it's just going to continue up, which is completely possible. We've been keeping an eye on this trend line. As you can see, we are making lower highs in the RSI, higher highs in the price action. That is bearish divergence. Let's take a look at where we're at. We've been watching this top trend line, and look where it closed below or above yesterday. We've been talking about getting a open and close below this, which we got one here. We came back up, but I do believe this is looking bearish, guys. Keep an eye on this today. This is going to be very important, and as of today, this trend line's at 39,960. So keep a close eye on that. Let's take a look at gold. I'm still waiting for gold to come down to this 1736 area for ABC. If it breaks below that, our next stop is going to be around the 1647. And if you guys are interested in trading, definitely check out Prime XBT, by far my favorite exchange. They don't trade against you. Lots of assets you can trade on here using your Bitcoin. Also, you can have long, shorts, everything all at the same time. Definitely check it out. Like I said, they don't trade against you like all the other exchanges. You can trade Bitcoin, EOS, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Forex, gold, silver, oil, Dow Jones, S&P, all kinds of different stuff. Just check it out if you haven't. You can use my promo code Savy50 to get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus up to 1 Bitcoin. Savy25 will get you 25% off your fees. You can use both promos at the same time by using my link down below. Also, don't forget that they got a lot of different stuff on here. You can put multiple charts up so you don't have to have multiple screens. I will leave a tutorial up top. Definitely check it out. It'll kind of explain how their leverage works. And let's get into it. So looking at the dollar index, we've been watching this for a while, guys. It does look like it is ready to pop soon. As you can see, let's take a look at the RSI here. You can see what happened when we popped out back here in 2018. And we see what happened. Bitcoin dropped over here. If we break up again out of this same RSI wedge, which everything matches up, I've showed you all the, you can see here and over here, everything is looking identical for this fractal. If this plays out, we could be looking at getting all the way up in this range at the dollar. We'll take a look at the dollar index overlaid on the Bitcoin chart also to show you some pretty interesting things. But like I said, guys, this is a huge warning for the bulls out there. Be careful because this area is extremely important. So let's look at the Wall Street cheat sheet. Euphoria up here. I'm a genius. We're all going to be rich. Blah, blah, blah. I do believe we've already seen that, and we are in complacency right in this area here. Next would be anxiety, then denial and panic. There also is a lot of people saying we got another leg up, which would put us in the thrill zone, which is a possibility. We'll take a look at that also. But let's take a look here. This is 2017. This is the daily chart. This is the RSI on the bottom. I drew a trend line right here. And when we broke this line, as you can see, I have an arrow right here. We were right in the 17.5 area back here in 2017. And this started our bear market when we crossed this trend line here. Now let's take a look at 2019. Same thing. You can see where we crossed the trend line here. It was indication of a bear market. Look at where we're at now. And same thing. This tells me, guys, that we have possibly, there's no guarantees, nobody knows exactly, but it's very possible that we have started a Bitcoin bear market, possibly multi-year, possibly, yeah, it's looking like it a lot, guys. I'm gonna get rid of that RSI now and just take a look at this chart. I've drawn out what we could be looking at over here. I'm gonna show you some things real quick. If you look at this rising channel here, we've got it each time we've had the bubble, hype, speculation, whatever you want to call it. We had 2 touches on the top, 2 touches on the bottom. If you look at the second touch on the top here, I've drawn a trend line across. When we broke through this, we capitulated. We most likely, right where we broke up and out here, you can see that we stayed around that area for quite some time. Long bear market before the capitulation. We look over here, we done the same thing back in 2019. And as of right now, we are in the same area here. This is what makes me believe this is a bubble, and we have topped out possibly for maybe 2022, somewhere in this range. We bottom out in this area, if this is correct, guys. But if you just look at the similarities here, I know a lot of people don't want to listen, don't want to look at it, but you should at least take a look and think of it as a possibility, because nobody knows exactly what the market's doing. I do have some more tutorials. I'll leave those up top if you guys want to check them out. A lot of different using EMAs, things like that, but you could check those out up top. A lot of people are talking about the alt season coming now. There's no guarantees of the alt season, guys. People have been conditioned to believe that. Just be careful. Not saying it's not going to happen, but there is a possibility that it doesn't happen. Bitcoin 2x'd its all-time high this year. Most of the others have not even hit them, and the ones that have can't break them, guys. So be careful. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart here. This is the wedge we've been watching. As you can see, we came up here. We did get a bull trap area right in here, and we've not been able to get back inside this wedge on the RSI yet. We just keep getting rejection after rejection. So if you guys belong to the Discord, you'll know yesterday we had been talking, even on my last video, I talked about it. Opening and closing a 4-hour above this trend line to get back in the wedge would be bullish. We could come up and retest this top trend line. If we came up and tested that within the next few days, it's going to be around the 36,000, somewhere in that area. If we do break that, then we could be getting that leg up that everybody's talking to. It actually would be more like around 49,000, somewhere in that range, if we were able to break this. That's the bullish case. Like I said, it's looking pretty ugly here, guys. Let me get the RSI off of there. And we are below the 200 EMA, which right now lies around the 32,000 range. If we close the daily below 32,000, Bitcoin's in trouble. We're looking to come back down and test this 28.4 again as of right now, in my opinion. If we take a good look at this, this could be a wave 1, 2. We're working on 3, then we'll have 4 up and then 5 down. We could be coming down to this $20,000 range or further. These are just my Fibonacci extension levels, and I'll show you real quick. If we take it up top here, from right here down to wave 2, up to, if this is wave 3, our 1.618 would be around the $20,800 range. Now that, what would that look like? Using Elliott wave, that would look like this is 1, 2, 3, and then we come back up in this area for 4, and then 5 could get us all the way down to that 12.5 area, and that'd be wave A. Then B might get us back up to a $30,000 range, and then C could be much lower, like I showed you in the chart before it. But there will be bounces up in here, guys. This is where people get wrecked. When it starts going up, they'll just continue to hold, because then, you know, they feel better, it's going to keep going up, but then it just goes down more. And that's how people end up selling way lower than they bought, especially the people that bought up top here. So be extremely careful, guys. This is looking pretty damn bearish. The only thing that's going to stop this is probably a huge pump today, but it's not looking likely as of right now, especially with the DXY getting extremely strong. And here's the dollar overlaid on the Bitcoin chart. Every time the dollar is bottomed on this trend line, which it has hit, Bitcoin's topped out. If we raise this up, every time Bitcoin bottomed, the dollar topped. We got a long ways to go for the dollar, guys. So just be careful. Like I said, I'm giving you another way to look at it. If you want the super bullish outlook, you can watch every other channel, because they're all super bullish and they only think it's going to go up, and they believe in the 4-year cycle where it says it can only go up until the end of this year, which I'm not discounting, but I do see at least this correction has to come down quite a bit further, and I'll show you that. But first I want to show you, this is the log chart. Everybody has arcs that just keep going up higher and higher and higher. You can manipulate this any way you want. As you can see, I manipulated it off all these tops to say we're topped out. If that breaks, obviously it's invalid. But let's look at this monthly chart, guys. That is one ugly monthly chart. Unless we get a big pump before the end of the month, this is not good for Bitcoin. And this would be the bullish case, guys. And I've talked about it plenty of times before, 450 days from bottom to bottom, and that would get us around June. If we get a bounce here, this could be wave forward down, and we get a fifth wave up, could get that end of the year bull run, get us back up to about 50,000 towards the end of the year before starting our bull market. Now that's the bullish case, but I'd be looking for around June to get this bounce, and it's most likely going to be off one of these levels, 27.5, which is a 0.382, 23.1, which is the 0.5, and then we have the golden pocket zone between 17,300 and 18,500 for the fourth wave. If we go down below that, guys, and we break this 14, it's gonna probably get really ugly, a lot worse than people think. Remember, Bitcoin usually goes higher than people think, which it did on this run for me, and then it goes a lot lower than people think. So be freaking careful. Looking at the funding rate here, as you can see, before we had our black swan back in March, our funding rate was in this same area. Our funding rate's going back up again while we're continuing down. 29,400 is going to be our 55 EMA, a break of that, and then we're looking back down towards this 200 EMAs, which obviously this is rising, so depending on how long it would take to get down here, it could be between 20 and 24,000. XRP, we made this chart before December. It's playing out beautifully. My target there is 4 cents on a fifth wave. Still the same thing. I haven't changed anything on there. All right, we're going to go into picking our winner of last week's Ledger Nano S. But before that, check out my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. A lot of cool stuff on here. She can put family pictures or whatever designs you want on any of this stuff, going from blankets, face masks, aluminum signs, slate, glass. Yeah, definitely check out ornaments, whatever. Like I said, you can put anything on it, any of this stuff you want. Also, there is a crypto section. Let's pick a random number. I only made 5 videos last week, so we're picking out of 5. We got number 3. If you guys haven't checked it out, get on the my YouTube page, and down here there are some tutorials. If you just hit the home button, and there is tutorials down here, definitely check them out if you haven't already. Let's go to the 5th video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Black Swan video, and we will copy the link address, bring it over into the random comment picker, paste it in, get comments, and see what's up. Remember, you can either go ahead and take the Ledger Nano S or a $50 in Bitcoin. So if you do win. All right, let's do the random comment pick. I will be doing some more giveaways too, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'll be doing a lot of different ones. That's me. I can't win. So let's redo the comments. And Magnar Amdel, amazing as always. You have won. Get a hold of me. I will verify it's you, and then we'll get you either your Ledger Nano S or your $50 in Bitcoin. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking the CryptoSavvy logo above my head. Smash that like button. Leave your comment below to get you entered to win. And like I said, I'll be giving away some different stuff here in the future. Probably I'll be doing some of it on my Discord, so make sure you join the Discord if you haven't already. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm out.